The black on white racial hostility directed at police officers is getting worse every day. Here's the latest example. Cops pull over a bunch of black people in a stolen car in Chester, Pennsylvania. They do this in front of lots of witnesses in the middle of the day. A guy takes a video of a cop asking these guys to get out of the car. They won't get out of the car. Cop goes up, opens the car door. They shoot him twice, point blank. Then it starts to get really crazy.
The mayor of Chester now speaking out after a police captain was shot in the line of duty. Dramatic video obtained exclusively by Action News shows the incident yesterday near the intersection of Parker and Union Streets. Investigators say police stopped a car because it was believed to have been stolen. In the video, you can hear police yell repeatedly for the suspects to get out of the car. The captain in the white shirt approaches and then a shot is fired out the window. Officers return fire, killing one person inside that car.
Okay, this is a little bit hard to see and there's not much audio, but watch this guy in the white shirt. He's going to walk up to that car in front of the two police cars. He's going to open the door, and when he does, you're going to see a puff of smoke, and that means he's been shot 2 times. Let's watch it one more time, and we'll finish the news report. Then we're going to see how it gets real crazy.
Hours later, community members gathered at that scene and there was a scuffle. Many say they believe the police started shooting first. This morning, the mayor vowed that the city will be transparent and honest in its investigation.
That we, when I say we, that's this mayor and council, our law enforcement team, want to see a truthful outcome with all the information gathered.
The injured captain, Alan Davis, remains in the hospital in serious but stable condition. A second suspect is also in the hospital and a third is in custody.
Okay, so here's what we know about Chester, Pennsylvania, which is about 15 minutes from where I'm making this video. It's a suburb of Philadelphia. It's a chocolate city. It's a dangerous city with lots of crime. It's not a place people go. Anyway, to figure out what really happened here, we kind of have to piece these news reports together. So the ABC affiliate had a good story on exactly what happened during the shooting, but then they went on to describe the aftermath as a scuffle with community members. No, what it was a large group of black people were attacking police. They were throwing bricks and bottles and rocks at the and physically attacking the cops. The next station got a little bit closer to that.
Chaos in Chester tonight. Police start pepper spraying a crowd angry after an officer-involved shooting today. The officer is in the hospital. 2 suspects are shot. One of them is dead. And family members of one suspect say police got the wrong guy.
Good evening, I'm Denise Nakano. Tonight, authorities say the Chester police captain is in stable condition after he was shot in the arm and chest. NBC 10's Randy Gyllenhaal joins us live at Crozier Chester Medical Center with what new we're learning about the officer and this investigation. Randy?
Denise, his name is Chester Police Captain Alan Davis, a 26-year veteran of the force. He was shot in the arm. He is in stable condition here at the hospital, but back at the crime scene tonight, emotions were running very high. A tense night in the city of Chester, a community demanding answers while investigators pieced together a traffic stop that turned into a deadly gun battle. It started when police pulled over a suspected stolen car.
Passengers in the vehicle were not cooperative.
Police say they approached this white sedan when somebody inside shot at officers, leading to an exchange of gunfire.
It's our understanding that someone from the car began shooting at the police. Police returned fire.
A Chester police captain, Alan Davis, was hit in the arm. 2 suspects inside the car were also shot. One of them died on scene. The other was hospitalized. By nightfall, a large crowd at the crime scene became unruly, pushing against the police barricades, and police responded with pepper spray, dispersing the crowd and detaining 2 people in the scuffle.
When they start spraying everybody, ain't nobody touched him, and he was snapping.
Police say an investigation into this shooting is underway, but the crowd here in Chester is concerned about transparency. Another man in this city was shot by police just last month, stoking issues of trust.
The question is, back to the police, who was at fault? Are y'all going to tell the truth? All we want is the truth. We as people in the city of Chester, we want some truth this time.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
You want some truth, Reverend? Here's the truth that you know, Reverend. But a lot of other people who don't live in Chester, who don't see these videos, they might have a little bit of a hard time getting their mind around. Here's the truth. That in Chester, like in many other chocolate cities, like good old Wilmington, Delaware, right down the road, Camden across the river, Philadelphia up the river, lots in Baltimore down the road. Criminals are more popular than cops. Criminals are viewed not as predators, but as victims of white racism. So when we get into a situation like this, why didn't the guys get out of the car? Why? There was a stolen car. Why? They refused to get out of the car, and they shot a cop in front of dozens of people and in front of video. Yet still, this crowd was taunting the cops, harassing, threatening, attacking, throwing rocks and bottles at the cops. All because a criminal shot a cop. Did you hear anybody express any empathy for the cop? No, because they don't like cops. This is an unbelievably sad, whatever you want. I don't even like using that word sad. This is a great example of black hostility towards cops. How cops are the bad guys, criminals are the good guys, and that is the central organizing feature of that city. And so don't try to pretend it's anything else but that. And we document a lot of that kind of stuff and don't make the black kids angry. But until you see it often, it's really kind of hard to get your mind around it. Well, get your mind around it because it's happening all over the country. And we have people like Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton saying cops are the bad guys and that black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism all the time, everywhere. That explains everything, especially why cops are always picking on people for no reason, just the way you just saw in the city of Chester, Pennsylvania. This is Colin Flaherty. If you're ever in the Chester area, hey, give me a call. We'll have a cup of coffee. It's right up the road. By the way, there used to be a lot of jobs there when they had oil refineries, but for some reason, somebody put the oil refineries out of business. And the second thing you might want to do if you're in Chester is to remember this. Don't make the black kids angry.